All right.
we
Here we
don't.
go. Here we go. So, super excited. All of you guys can join us tonight. I won't take a ton of time, but I definitely want to introduce the star of the show here tonight, Dr. Sveta Silverman. She is absolutely amazing. Not only an incredible doctor, but an incredible human being. She started off as a pediatric surgeon in Russia. And when she immigrated to Canada, she went back to medical school, you guys, and she is now a surgical pathologist specializing in breast cancer. And when Sveta decides there's a topic that she needs to research, she digs in all in. And I can't wait because she spent a lot of time going over GLP-1, and she is here to educate us tonight on all of the wonderful things that we have about ready to hit the LifeVantage family. So, Sveta, I will turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Sean, and thank you for such a kind introduction. And I need to acknowledge Marisa, who actually brought me into this endeavor. And I apologize, my dearest, because these things are going to be clicking, and she always tells me take them off so they're not interfering with the presentation. So, guys, so here's the deal. What Sean said, the interesting thing today is not per se about LifeVantage, but it's all about LifeVantage. It's not about LifeVantage because we're not talking about the product because it's not launched. We're not talking about ingredients and stuff. We're talking about the concept and how this concept of the combination of products is going to affect our lives. And thank you per se. That's what LifeVantage does to you per se, if you're serious. That's what it did to me. Yes, before LifeVantage, I had 2 medical degrees, but with LifeVantage, I got some other degrees because why LifeVantage is so good? Because the products are good, correct? The products, it's like we're the product of the product. The product speaks for themselves. Why so many healthcare professionals are in this? Well, because they not only because of the quality of ingredients and the quality of the product and all the kinks are trying to get out of them. We're trying to eliminate any possible kind of quote unquote bad stuff out of them more and more, just making them so environmentally clean, so healthy clean. But every product is backed up by science. Every product is backed up by vision, by the concept, and by, in a sense, not only by the external research that's what I embarked in, but also by some internal studies, which, let me tell you, which I'm bound by non-disclosure agreement. I cannot tell you the results of the studies and everything on the new product. What I can tell you that the studies are done. And the studies are done. The only thing I can tell you that there will be even a human study. There not will be, there is. So, and that what validates the products and the company to me, because I can't just go by, oh, it's good and it's a rah-rah thing. No, it has to be solid. So what Sean said, when something new comes up, and that what stimulated me per se with LifeVantage, yes, I got a fellowship in American anti-aging and functional medicine because of LifeVantage, being a now board certified American physician. But the same thing with GLP-1. I didn't know GLP-1. I still don't know GLP-1. I still consider myself an amateur in GLP-1. The interesting thing, guys, what I was thinking, I'm going to debunk my statement. Let's say not everyone needs GLP-1. Everybody needs to know. And then I will, in my presentation, I will debunk it. And with this notion that I just said, not everyone needs not per se, and I will debunk it as I said. Now I will absolutely adamantly say everyone needs NRF2 activation. NRF2 everybody needs a mitochondrial support. And through my presentation, you will realize and you will understand why proper GLP-1 activation is so important in our health and in a synergy of NRF2 activation and the mitochondrial health and the microgut health. It is all tied up in the beautiful symphony, not in a cacophony. Now, before we get into this, let me ask you a question. What are the major diseases of North America or the developed world? You can unmute yourself and you can shout. That's okay. What is the main disease?
Diabetes. Cancer.
Heart disease.
No, heart disease. Okay, let's put cancer away. No. What is the main thing in US of A?
Diabetes.
And
Obesity.
you got it. Diabetes, obesity, metabolic syndrome, cardiovascular disease are the main killers, right, of the Western world. Now, let me ask you a question. What is now the main drug that prints money for the pharmaceutical companies?
Metformin.
Not metformin, no. Have you heard of Ozempic?
Ozempic, yep.
Okay, so there we go. So now, and now I will start putting, and awesome, Gianna, awesome. And now I will start putting it together. What is GLP-1 and why do we so need it? So the epidemics of United States is diabetes and obesity. What happens in diabetes, especially in type 2, it is called insulin resistant diabetes, insulin resistant. So we probably have a lot of insulin, and we have a lot of sugar in the cells. But because the cells are not allowing insulin to open up the channels in the cells, the glucose is in the bloodstream. The cells are starving and asking for more food. Fake Sean Paul. The cells are asking for more food. We're getting more glucose. The more glucose is asking for more insulin. You got the idea. It's a vicious circle. Now, what is going to help to open the channels? GLP-1. So GLP-1 has multiple functions. We'll start with the GI function. Two functions. Three. Number one, it's going to decrease your satiety. So you're not hungry a lot. So it's like because of this GLP-1, the emptying of the stomach is delayed. So then you're less hungry, then you're automatically eating less. You're eating less, well, guess what's happening with the weight, with the weight? Number one. Number two, it's obviously a weight loss. And number three, it absolutely works on insulin because it allows that insulin, what is called insulin receptors. Every cell has receptors like gates. It allows that gates to start open for the food, to put that glucose, that food into the cells. Well, guys, how do you think mitochondria functions? It actually functions on food because that glucose and some fats and stuff, which combines with oxygen, literally gives us life. It gives us ATP or energy. So that's how we per se start tying up links between other components. Now, everyone needs proper functional GLP-1 activation. Where do we secrete? Where is GLP-1 produced? So hang on, let me get into the share. I really don't want to get into the PowerPoint because I see your faces. Now I'm going to lose them. Okay, so GLP-1 is produced in the small gut. It is produced, some of it is produced in the pancreas. And look at this. It produced in the brain. Not only it is produced in the brain. Look where. It is produced in the brainstem. What is a brainstem? Brainstem is our life. It's not our thinking, but it's our life. It's our cardiovascular system. It's our breathing system, amongst everything else. And where else? Hypothalamus. What is a hypothalamus? Hypothalamus is a motherboard of our hormones. It's that thing that is going to send signals to what is called pituitary gland. From pituitary gland, yes, Michelle, from pituitary gland, it's going to give signals to adrenal glands, to thyroid, to pineal gland, you name it, to pancreas, you name it. You know, okay, so now you see the importance. So while I was talking, you read the slide. So now, the main amount of GLP is produced in the small gut. And how is it produced in the small gut? So now, what do we need? Well, now, in order for GLP to be produced in what is called L cells in the small gut, we need healthy gut. Now, for us to have a healthy gut, that's not enough. We need a healthy microgut. Why? Because there's a certain species of bugs in the microgut that stimulate this L cells to produce GLP-1. And for that thing, what we need, and why do people do not produce GLP-1? And that's where I'm going to controvert my statement. Not everyone needs GLP-1. Even skinny people need proper GLP-1 because of other things. And even skinny people don't have healthy guts and healthy microguts. So we need to start taking care of every link. So your microgut, your something we need to stimulate. We need to start making your Akkermansia municipala. That species, sorry guys, I'm throwing terms into you, but it looks so cool. It sounds so cool, Akkermansia municipala. It's a very famous term right now. So Akkermansia municipala is basically something that lives in the mucus of our gut. And it protects us and it stimulates GLP secretion from the L cells. So that Akkermansia municipala can only be made in a healthy gut with a healthy microgut that is fed. I'm not going to push LifeVantage products, but ding, 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 ding. We're not talking about probiotics, but prebiotics, postbiotics. Daily wellness, prebiotics. We'll link it to Akkermansia municipala and something else. And from that, we will start stimulating L cells, producing GLP-1. Fine. Enough that. Now, so I was telling to you, I was talking about insulin and pancreas. And that's what it is. So important. And then everybody knows pancreas, insulin, diabetes, boom, boom. Okay, fine. Again, this is not LifeVantage presentation. So these are all studies. So I put the quotes from the studies. So there are diseases, there will be diseases mentioned, but that's not what we do. We don't treat, mitigate, or cure diseases. Now, well, from the gut to the brain. Guys, this is kind of important. This is kind of important. And I will show you another slide where GLP-1 regulates oh yeah, absolutely. You go. Yeah, take a picture because you don't know how to get hold of me. Dizzy, absolutely. I cannot send you the slides. So the thing is GLP let me move this. Look at this. Neurogenesis. What's a neurogenesis? GLP-1 is linked to making nerve cells, neurons. And then, you know, it helps with BDNF. But look at this, when GLP-1 is not working, this is no good. Parkinson is no good. Alzheimer's is no good. Everything else is no good. And again, receptor in brainstem and hypothalamus. Now, there we go. I told you I will be talking about synergy. Accumulating evidence suggests that activation of GLP-1 can not only regulate blood glucose, but sustain homeostasis or the livelihood of neurons, brain cells, from various damage, such as ding, 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 oxidative stress, inflammation, excitotoxicity, ischemia, aka not enough oxygen. And here is another thing. That's what I'm saying. And now here comes better stuff. And that's when I was so excited, Sean and Michelle Poe, because I told you that there is a massive synergy. And I told you everyone needs to have a healthy NRF2 activation. That's it. There's no discussion about it. It's just the way it is. Dirty cells, bad cells. Now look at this. GLP-1, it decreases the production of free radicals. How? By increased activity of NRF2. So liraglutide is one of the drugs. It's like Ozempic. It's one of these categories of GLP-1 activators. Because I'm showing you the quote from the paper, and you see the name and the authors and stuff. Look at this. Next. Now, we were talking about brain. We started the lecture that one of the main killers in the United States of America and North America is a heart disease. Well, guess what? It seems like the GLP-1 together with NRF2 are kind of very good and act as a cardioprotectors. Conclusion. Glucagon, GLP-1 protects cardiomyocytes from oxidative stress, apoptosis, meaning the premature cell death in diabetes. And now you can link, because I don't think I included this slide. Oh yeah, this is next. I did not include the slide, the association of NRF2, GLP-1, diabetes, chronic renal disease, or chronic renal disease. It's a link, but I am a mitochondriac. Absolutely. Take a picture, Daisy. I am a mitochondriac, meaning that everything leads to mitochondria. Cellular health, our livelihood, depends on the health of a mitochondria. And guess what? GLP-1 treatment improves mitochondrial respiration. So basically, this is the end of my PowerPoint. But I hope that I kind of pointed to the extreme importance. Now, in terms of, guys, Michelle and I were thinking how to name this, whatever talk and stuff. And I said, this is a LifeVantage bomb. I absolutely believe that this is a game changer. This is, you know, like LifeVantage is famous for some products that change people's lives to better. And NRF2 is a game changer. It is just collagen peptides. It's a game changer. And I think that the new product or new products, it's kind of that third category that if you're serious and you're staying with LifeVantage, is going to catapult your business. For me, it's about health, but a lot of people want their waistline. They want to lose weight. They want to look better. And they fall for drugs, and they fall for something that may actually not be good because it has side effects and it's not scientifically based. And I think this is going to be not an industry creating, it is an industry creating, but it is a game changer. I'm pretty sure that Sean Poe has a much better vocabulary for those things.
I don't know.
So Pose,
Yes.
I am very grateful for you to give me the chance. This is just a beginning because this was my first literature search and a whole bunch of reviews are waiting for me. But it was just a this is exciting. There's something that it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do NRF2, you're not going to feel good. If you don't upregulate your mitochondria, you ain't going to feel good. But if you do not synergize the GLP-1 and tie it up with all of the above and microgut health, like, hello.
I love it. I love it. And like she just said, you guys, this is just the first step here of introducing you guys to some of the information behind GLP-1. So we're going to get a lot more information over the course of the next 6 weeks headed into October, where you guys will have more in-depth knowledge. Next week, when we have the Rise Air Retreat, the qualifiers there are getting the product. So they'll start taking the product, getting their before pictures, and starting to share with you as well what they're experiencing with the product. So expect to have a lot more information. This is just the tip of the iceberg, but I love the fact that Sveta was just so excited about this from the first time that we talked to her, because all of our scientific advisory board, I would say, is very conservative in their excitement about something until they truly research and understand the impact that it's going to have on the body. And the beautiful thing about LifeVantage is it's science first. It has always been and will continue to be. And so when I see these scientific advisory board members like Sveta so excited about what we have our hands on before it even comes out, it just makes me that more excited. So know that this is just step one. We're going to continue to educate you. I promise Sveta is going to continue to dive into this and learn more and more about it. And then once we know exactly how the products are working uniquely in the marketplace, we'll start to educate on what separates us from anybody else that's coming out there claiming that they have natural versions of products that can help GLP-1 in the body, and also how it is different from some of the synthetics and prescriptions that are out there as well too. So anything?
Well, we actually do, but we just keep our mouths.
Keep it locked up for now, huh? I know nothing, so I'll get
Can you do that
educated
one more
next week.
time? Sveta, can you do that one more time? What was that? What do you do? How do you keep that locked up?
It's not only the per se the science that I kind of, the research papers and stuff I presented. Some of them are on animals, but a lot of them are preclinical and clinical studies. It's very exciting. But as Sean said, especially this generation of research and development team, they're unique. They are just they're just doing it right.
I love that.
It is very, very exciting. It is factual. It is scientific. It is just, it's a good stuff.
So the number one thing that I would have you take away from all of this, though, is you need to start having conversations now about what you can get inside of people's bodies today to activate their body's potential now. Because the more they're activated prior to this product coming into the marketplace, the better results that they're going to have when it is in the marketplace and they're not waiting until that point. So definitely keep talking about protandim NRF2, reducing oxidative stress, free radical damage. Our collagen, we know that that is incredible for people on the inside and the outside, our skincare, Axio. I mean, there's so many things that we need inside of people's bodies today. Help them get activated now and see the potential of what can happen afterwards. So thank you again, Dr. Sveta.
And
We
Sveta and Sean,
Yes.
can I be your annoying wife?
You can be both of our
Can I be
annoying
annoying
wives.
too?
Yes.
Yes, you're too. We are so blessed to have Daniel Song here in Sioux Falls. He just came in and he's going to be in Sioux Falls tomorrow, all day doing meetings and then going up to Grand Forks. Here he is. Dr. Sveta, we're so excited to introduce you to Daniel and everybody else that is on. It's his first time listening to you, and you get to meet him here too. But what do you have to say to kind of close out as well, hearing this, you know, for the first time with Dr. Sveta, but knowing, you know, coming from a background in this sort of world, what we have our hands on and the opportunity. I'm throwing everybody on the spot here, but I'm just so excited to be able to join these two powerful, beautiful people together and close us out.
No,
You're
I
just
think
such a treat.
I think it's an incredible, like I'm sitting here right now off screen soaking in all this information because for me, my brain operates on the side of the fence from marketing and sales and the business side of the opportunity. But to be able to hear all this information from what it's doing inside of people's bodies I mean, that's exciting because that's really what people are going to feel, right? Not everybody's necessarily looking to build a business. Not everyone's looking to see a financial, like sort of a transformation. But I think this GLP-1 product, to be able to understand it and appreciate what it is and what it's doing, it's going to give us a deeper understanding and appreciation for what LifeVantage is doing, right? I absolutely love the activation message. I love the fact that the products have more than a single sort of dimension about supplementation. And I love that they're following that trend. I remember I kind of like the doctor who spoke, right? I was put behind a wall of NDAs when I asked about what the company was working on. They're like, look, you got to sign all these NDAs. And when they started to hint at where they were going and they said, look, we're going to do this through activation, right? We're not just going to be another weight loss, not another Me Too weight loss program. That got me excited because, again, we can see this as being something that's super, super exciting for people. And again, to be able to marry scientific knowledge, wisdom about what it's doing for the products from the inside out, and to be able to marry that with somebody like, let's say, for example, us understanding timing, opportunity, the excitement of a relevant product. Again, like I said, I think the word you used was bomb. I know that might be a little bit scary to use at the airport or at the movie theaters, but on this call, it's a pretty valid term to say that this is a truly a bomb-like opportunity.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about this.
Thank you.
And I didn't tell you guys, thank you very much. And I didn't tell you guys, I actually found the paper on synergy between GLP-1 and liquid collagen peptides. So stay tuned, stay tuned. I can only do that much.
Are we all mouth dropped now?
Amazing,
Can
amazing.
everybody can you imagine Nerf2 collagen and GLP-1 in synergy together?
We're gonna be
And,
hot.
and then go check your biological age.
And then go check your biological age. I was with a doctor today. I said, I'm defying it. I'm going that way. Okay. Dr. Sveta, all of you, we love you so much. We thank you for your time. Are you all excited? Everybody excited? Let's get so many people activated right now and just bless, bless, bless. You remember, you don't need to know everything that Dr. Sveta said. You need to just be excited and passionate and just go. All right. Love you all so much.
See you guys.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Sveta.
you so much. Love you.
I saw Marisa say in the text, you're an angel to the world, and you are.
Hello.
Angel. Love you. Love you all.
Love you.
Everybody have a great evening. We'll see you soon.